Hey, what's up everyone? My name's John and welcome to The Creed. I'm going to be giving you guys some deep insights on what to do to increase your shipping availability with the coronavirus and the pandemic that's going on right now. I know a lot of you are out there struggling with really slow shipping times. Some people are still actively trying to use Aliexpress, which right now is a big no-no. You don't want to be using Aliexpress because not only are the shipping times long and the prices are high, but a lot of these suppliers are actually just lying and giving people incorrect shipping times and incorrect estimates on their shipping times. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over some alternatives. So basically what I recommend you do right now during this time is go through and order a bulk amount of inventory and place it at an inventory fulfillment center that is located in the country that you plan on selling. Does this have to be the US? No, it doesn't. So me personally, I'm selling primarily just in the US. As you all know, on every single one of my videos, I do offer a free consultation called the One Lucky Winner. All that you need to do is go comment down below, welcome to the Creed, give this video a thumbs up and hit that red button, become a member of the Creed, and you'll be entered to win that call. And the winner from the last video is Romeo Bar. All that you need to do is go find the link to my Instagram down below, send me a message and we'll connect for that call. Because that's where I have warehouses and that's where I am much better at marketing to. But let's say you work better with the German demographic, go work with Germany. If you work better with the UK, go work with the UK. It doesn't matter which large population you're working with, as long as you're using one of the tier 4 countries. I do recommend going and only working with one of the tier 4 countries unless you've already been actively selling in another country, because unless you've actively been selling in another country, it's a lot harder to establish yourself in these smaller markets. You need to remember that with Facebook ads or any type of advertising platform, if your audiences are smaller, you're working with a much higher cost per click and much higher metrics when it comes to your ads, which is very difficult to do when you're starting out and you're trying to do fulfillment from a fulfillment center which already has higher risk and has higher potential for you to actually miss out and lose all your money. So one of the main options, and this is what I recommend you doing if it is possible, is first going to AliExpress and trying to find that product, but using the US shipping tab. So making sure that the product is shipped from the US. And make sure that when you go through this process, you're very careful to see exactly where the product is actually shipping from and how it's being shipped. So unless the supplier actually says USPS or some other carrier that is actually domestic to the United States, don't trust them. A lot of these suppliers say that they are shipping from the US and then they give you some bullshit fake shipping time, and it's not real. It's completely not real, and they're just lying to you to make some extra money. So make sure that if you do use the US option on AliExpress, make sure you're trying to find domestic shipping options. And while you're doing this, this is why I recommend this as the first option, is because it still gives you that ability to go out and do the traditional drop shipping method until you get to holding inventory. So it minimizes your risk with the potential of going and eventually getting to private inventory. If you can't find the product on AliExpress, unfortunately, you don't have the option of affording that luxury. You do have to hop right into private fulfillment. So when it comes to private fulfillment, whatever country you're in, there are options for using warehouses, there are options for using fulfillment centers, and what this does is it gives you the ability to give your customers faster shipping times, but you're going to notice an increase in your shipping rates. Why you should be doing this instead of going and ordering inventory to yourself is because you're going to get discounted shipping rates, because these fulfillment centers have massive discounts upwards of 60 to 75%. So you will be saving quite a bit on shipping, but no matter what, you need to be prepared to incorporate a much higher cost of shipping into your product pricing. So try to work with products where your profit margins is minimum 3 times the cost of products and shipping, or else you will not be able to survive in these modern markets. What I'll recommend you do is use any of these selected suppliers. So you're going to want to go through and try to find ones that are located in your country that you plan on marketing to, and make sure that you can get reasonable shipping times at the lowest cost. So a lot of these companies, what they'll do is they'll put out standard rates, And then what they'll do also is they'll actually give you discounted standard rates if you're ordering several different products. So this is another thing that I want you to do. If you are trying to find winning products right now, try to find winning products that have potential for multi-orders. Because what a lot of these fulfillment centers will do is they'll charge you a flat base fee for one single fulfillment of a single product. But any additional products added onto that order, they charge you a much smaller fee. So you're getting a much better rate for your shipping, which will help increase your average order value cost. And this will give you much higher net profits, which is what we're all going for. We're all out here trying to make money, and we're all out here trying to make sense of what's going on right now. And the best way to make sense of what's going on right now is letting go of the mental frame that you can still go through and do drop shipping the traditional way. What a lot of people are doing, and what I've been getting messages from people doing, is they're trying to hold on to the traditional way of doing drop shipping, which will be fine once this is all over. Drop shipping is not dead like what so many people are saying. The traditional way will be possible again once we get back to standard shipping times and standard pricing. But for now, you need to let go of that, and you need to focus on what is possible right now. And private fulfillment from fulfillment centers in the country that you're working with is the only option. What you're going to want to do is actually go through and set up all of your ad campaigns to market directly to that country only, because of course there's no point in marketing worldwide to e-packet countries or to tier 4 countries if you can't give them the fulfillment speeds that everyone is requiring. You need to remember that Amazon is based in several different countries, and people are still accepting those 2 to 5 day shipping times that Amazon can get them in all of these different countries. In particular, the tier 4 countries, they all have Amazon, and Amazon is able to do these fulfillment speeds. So what you're going to need to do is go through and get faster shipping speeds, or else you're going to have massive complaints. You're going to have complaints with your PayPal accounts, your Stripe accounts. All of these payment processors will inflict bans on you because you're not fulfilling your orders in a timely fashion. And this will create a lot of issues with your business moving forward. And what did it cost you? So much. And what did you gain? Absolutely nothing, because you're going to be processing refunds like crazy, and all of that money that you had just brought in is now going to be gone. So what you need to do is go through and check out all these different options that I'm presenting you here right now. Try to get private fulfillment. And what you want to do is use inventory planning. So if you have any background with Amazon FBA, you know how to do inventory planning, and it is not a simple task, but once you get the basics of it, it is quite easy. What you want to do is you want to plan out your inventory for anywhere from 15 to 30 days ahead, and you want to continually order inventory based on these metrics. Because if you go through and you buy, let's say 5,000, 10,000 units right away, what that's doing is that's digging you a big deep hole of debt, and you now are in the pressure zone of trying to fulfill that big deep zone of debt, trying to sell all of these products. And if you're not doing it the traditional way of drop shipping, you don't have the potential of going out and proving the product before you order these massive amounts of inventory. So what I recommend you do is you go and you test with a smaller amount of inventory. Start with maybe 150 to 200 units. Start small, run your campaigns, see how they perform, and get the potential for the product up before you go through and start ordering larger amounts of inventory, planning farther ahead with your inventory planning. Another thing that you need to expect is if you are targeting single countries and no longer doing e-packet worldwide, tier 4, anything like that, if you're targeting one specific country, you need to expect much higher metrics on your Facebook ads or any other ad platform. What you need to do is you need to adapt your kill metrics and make sure that they're different and they've adjusted for these different countries. Because if you're still operating based on your kill metrics for e-packet or worldwide, a regular ad that typically would have like a CPM of anywhere from maybe like 150 to like 90 cents now might have somewhere closer to about $4 or $5. And that's just regular for one single country targeting. So you need to make all these different adjustments, and you need to find fulfillment centers within the country so that you can get the faster shipping times. And these are the decisions and the actions that you need to go through and you need to make right now. If you're not willing to go through and make these decisions and make these adjustments right now, you need to stop drop shipping. Do not go through the process of drop shipping traditionally, because what's going to happen is you are going to dig yourself a massive hole that there's a high potential you will never come back from. This is the honest truth coming from me, and I want you all to take it and push your business forward, because honest truth is the only thing that's going to get you to where you need to go. If you do have any questions or if you like the video, 100% go through and hit that like button. Leave a comment down below with any questions that you have. I know these are different times for a lot of people and a lot of people are trying to make sense of it. Go ahead. John's here for you. Send me a message or leave a comment down below and I'll try to answer all your questions as best as I can. If you haven't joined the Creed yet, 100% go hit that subscribe button, become a member of the Creed. And then there's also the Ecom Creed Masters group there that's available for you on Facebook where you can ask questions and I'm highly active. Thank you all so much for joining me on this video and I'll see you on the next one.